What the hell is that, man? Oh my god. It's like lost. There's bloody containers everywhere. Hello everybody and welcome back to BeamNG Drive. Now I just want to highlight my last BeamNG Drive video was like 10 minutes and 13 seconds long, and that was because I genuinely mucked up and left the outro music on too long and it was just a black screen and it made me look like I was hungry for them ads. So I completely disabled all the monetization on that video, and for that reason alone I'm making another BeamNG video that is less than 10 minutes long just so I don't get them ads, okay? Just want to clear that up. It was actually, thanks Dom for pointing that out to me. It was terrible. I'm sorry for that. So today we are looking at a mod in BeamNG called the tow truck. Now it's actually outdated, but it does still work quite alright. And I was hoping not to crash down there because I don't think the tow truck will get around there. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to crash this car. I'm going to get the old tow truck out and we're going to tow it to get repaired. Well, okay, there's not a repair mod, alright? That's not a thing. However, as you can see, I've just crashed my car. Quite the issue normally in BeamNG because it means I've got to respawn, I've got to go where I need to go, but not anymore. Thanks to this guy. Now actually this guy here can't really help us. Now like I said, it's actually an outdated mod, and as you can tell I'm going now and nothing is happening. So what you got to do is you've got to press Control and W, get into the modification menu and go down to frame, rear suspension, and if you look here there is no rear diff. Now if you don't know how a car works, the rear diff drives the back wheels, and without that rear diff the back wheels don't go. Now this particular vehicle doesn't have a front diff, so that's not going to make it go either. So we need to whack any diff in there really. Don't go for a welded diff, that would be stupid, that'll make it adrift. Go for probably the least powerful one, I guess. Mind you, we'll go for the 410 open. Okay, so once you've got your rear diff in there, as you can see, if I go, it's still not connected at all, and that's because the leaf springs have actually come out here. So all you got to do that is you got to go into the actual suspension itself. So you see we've got live axle, rear suspension, that's fine like that. It's the actual springs themselves. You see where it says heavy duty rear leaf springs. You click down to maybe super heavy duty rear leaf springs, and that basically just attaches your wheels back like that. Now one thing I actually did that was slightly different the other day was I went to a heavy duty live rear axle, and that gives me two wheels at the back, and to me that really makes it feel more like a tow truck. I feel like a tow truck would have that. But yeah, and then it drives and it works the way it's supposed to. I don't know what's changed in updates or whatever, but because it's such an easy fix, I wouldn't ever go and like nag the mod maker or anything like that. I mean, a tow truck in the game is freaking awesome anyway. So just to have this little nick, it's not too much effort just to get it working. Anyway, so as you can see here, we've got, unfortunately you can't pick up parts of cars, so that wheel is staying there. We've got a tow hook on the back and a very broken car. The way this works is it hooks onto what are the nodes. Basically what a node is if I press control here, you can see over this vehicle all these blue dots, over this vehicle all these blue dots as well. And what this little tow hook does here is it attaches to one of these blue dots, just by chance it sort of hooks onto it and then it drags it along. So you want to get it lined up fairly in the middle. Okay, so first off what we need to do is we need to go into the other vehicle. Normally you'd put it in park, but I mean for the sake of this I don't think this vehicle's going anywhere, so we're alright, but just press P if you want to put it in park, otherwise don't worry. Get into your tow truck, lower the hook by pressing the right the right indicator, I think. There we go. And to do that you press the more than key, maybe. Is that more than or less than? I think that's less than. And then basically all you need to do is sort of line up to the middle of the car and get your tow hook in there. There we go. I think this is fairly near the middle. And then to lift it up, you sort of guessed it. If you didn't, then sorry for assuming. You press the left indicator and that lifts up the hook itself. The thing with this vehicle is it's not the strongest vehicle in the world, so it is limited. You can't like lift a lorry with it obviously, but I mean that is pretty damn cool, like a complete recovery service for this little car here. Yeah, that is pretty cool actually. Now, obviously, you can't actually repair cars in the game, but if you could, this would be a good first step. You know, recover it and then repair it later on or whatever. But if you could repair cars, that would be cool. Unfortunately, like I say, you can't right now. Whoa, have we actually taken the back wheel with us? Yeah, look, yeah, we picked it up along the way. That's quite good. But yeah, if you could repair cars, that would be very cool. Unfortunately, you can't, but that doesn't really matter. We're going to take it to a location, then I will show you how to unhook from the vehicle. It's not too hard at all, and it's a little bit unrealistic, but it's still cool. Okay, so because we can't actually repair the cars, we're going to go for a little bit of roleplay. Oops, does look like I crashed the Jeep a little bit there, but it doesn't matter. So let's just say we don't want to take this home back to the wife, so we're going to take it into a forest, or into the desert. This isn't a forest at all. We're going to take it between these two trees here, and we're just going to ditch it. So if we just drive like this, off of here, and down here, there we go. Okay, so to detach the car, it's a bit awkward to be fair. You just have to sort of lower the hook there by pressing the right indicator, drive as far away from it as possible, and as you can see, we are still attached. The way that I do it is I sort of respawn the car, so as you can see there, I've just respawned it and it worked. Now the way I do that on a controller is I press the right button, this one just here, I don't really know what it's left D-pad button, there we go. But yeah, I have to respawn the truck itself, which to be fair isn't really a bad thing, to be honest. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much how you use that mod. Now there's unlimited amounts of fun you can have with this, because you can test it to its strength, see if it really can pick up a lorry, which I don't think it can, but we'll just try it quickly anyway. Okay, so here's the lorry. We'll quickly tab into the van here and just lower the hook, line up around the middle somewhere, and see if it can lift it up. I doubt it will be able to, but always worth a try, isn't it? Here we go. Oh, there we go. Right, back into it there, and lift up the tow hook. And as you can see, we are not going anywhere. But still, that's a really cool mod. The link to the mod will be in the description, because I really like this one. Not that I don't like any of the other mods I play, I'm just really forgetful when it comes to things like this. I'm trying to do daily videos, so I'm trying to be a little bit more organised with my channel as well while I'm doing them. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, hit thumbs up. If you like my videos, go and hit subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit. Well, I didn't really think about doing things this way.